Hey everyone, welcome to Shelby's Relationship Coaching inside Alivinci University. And today I want to talk about the comeback system and how to become great again in any relationship. So even though if your relationship is on an edge right now or maybe doing really well, if this video from the Alivinci Relationship Counseling Preview can help you in any way, then please let me know. So I want to ask you a question right now, even though I want to get straight directly to the point, because right now it's not about you trying to chase someone or maybe who doesn't want you, but it's about you want to become the best version of themselves. So even though the person that you're with, they regret losing you. So if you're open to this question right now, I'm going to ask you a couple things, all right? So I want you to see that if it connects with you, all right? Sounds fair? So are you currently trying to fix your relationship right now? Maybe it's not working really well, or maybe you could be trying to rebuild the attraction once you lost from before. So it's called a honeymoon period. If you and your relationship have a really good period of time when you guys are enjoying the moment together, sometimes when the relationship are going for a more long period of time in a dating phase, it might lose attraction. So right now, maybe you could be trying to rebuild the attraction with your partner, and that's why I'm trying to teach you in a way. So most people think that relationship needed to be fixed. You're making the decision in order for the partner to trust you on. So what happens is if you become a high value person, then other person, no matter what, will be attracted to you in every way. But from what I understand is maybe your relationship things could be really good before, but right now you know that this is a true factor. Many relationship doesn't really fail with the feeling that they have with another person overnight. They faded instead from the mistakes that had made repeated over time. So if you have been doing a lot of repeating habits the partner doesn't like, and even though they told you so many times, but you still trying to not change anything. So that's what I call that you cannot repeat the same mistake over time, and relationship is really important. Right now, I want to ask you that, are you in a moment that you're trying to chase somebody that you like, or maybe that person is pushing you back? Maybe you could be over chasing, or you could be over texting. Or sometimes maybe you get triggered really quick emotionally from the other person. But don't worry, I want you to be calm and listen to my direction. So when you think about this, if the other person is able to trigger you emotionally, then that means that you are not capable to handle situation. Imagine that you're gonna be going through a conflict with much bigger scenarios, or maybe you have to handle a difficult task or emergency situation, life or death situation. So if you're emotionally overreacted, then your partner will see that right away. They have a sense of not able to trust you, but keep testing you in a way that trying to see that if you can become better on how to handle things. But most of the time, people intend to get a reverse message because they don't understand about relationships. So that's why I created this system inside Alivinci University. So you have a clear mindset with more clarity and knowing how people think and what your partner want to say subliminally. But even though they don't need to say directly, because they want you to know them and understand them. So you're supposed to be able to know what they like on top of your head. Like say 5 things you can list it right away without hesitation. Then that means you actually respect and you remember, and you know that person that you're dating or you like really well. So you have to trigger a lot of positive mindset towards them. But if it's too negative, but you're not triggering the fulcrum between the positive and the negative, sometimes you can be inside the middle and be some type of emotional drama, because people like drama. I don't know why, but that's actually the true factor. But guys has to know what to do when it comes to what the woman trying to tell you. Yeah. So next, I want you to know that in order to understand the person that you like, it's not because you want to fall in love with them right away, even though you guys are friends and this and that. in the beginning, don't think that that person is going to be your girlfriend right away. Just have more natural reactive that this is just a testing phase as friends, because emotion and feeling comes naturally. But if the beginning you keep diving into like, oh, this is going to be my girlfriend and that's going to be my wife, you are actually pushing the person away, and women can sense that from miles away. If the guy is too focused on them in every aspect of the life, do you think that's an attractive man and that's sexy? If the guy is all over the girl? Yeah. How's that sexy? Like, do you think James Bond will be all over other girls? No. It comes from their masculinity and also what they do and their drive, that knowing that they gotta become extraordinary as a man. So yeah, next. Remember, what I'm showing you guys today is about the comeback of any relationship. I want you to know this. If you become high-value man or high-value woman, it creates attraction. So why do you think that people like celebrities, influencers, or they like certain people that are famous? So, but in reality, you can have a really attractive girl that is not famous and a really attractive girl that's really famous with a lot of likes and followers. But that doesn't jeopardize that. If the woman that you're talking to is losing attraction towards you, it is your fault, not any others. Because even though if you can think reverse, if your girlfriend become fat and become toxic and become unreliable, then you start having negative thoughts, right? Even though you guys are dating for a long time. I know that in relationship, you guys are giving each other chances, but most likely when years and years go along, relationship die down, and that's why there's divorces, because you guys are not understanding how to keep a relationship, and we wasn't get taught by school with this type of skill set. But luckily, we're inside Alivinci University. I want you to know this right now. I don't want you guys are not focusing how to get the person to like you, or trying to chase the person, or maybe try to fight for the person that you love. You want to make a comeback by improving on yourself, maybe go work out, or maybe hang out with your friends more, or maybe giving space to each other so your emotion can reattract. The reason to that, because when you start living with somebody, you guys start seeing their negative behavior, something that you don't like to be seen, but in reality, everyone has positive behavior and negative behavior. So more likely when you're living with someone or in a relationship with somebody, when you just dive into being together every single day, then normally that's gonna be negative drama, because people more likely in order to argue with a person that they see every single day, and that's human nature. It's not just relationship, but that is the truth. But it is your duty in order to learn the skill set, what I'm gonna teach you in order to reattract the person, that you can melt them with sweetness. And even though inside the dream they're thinking about you, and that's a psychological factor of a good relationship, with love and also happiness and also with financial stable. That's a 3 certainty. So how do we build your attraction? Before the person come back to you, or maybe ask for forgiveness, or the person naturally message you and call you or text you and stuff, you have to ask yourself, are you ready to become different? So no matter what, it wasn't about the other person. The whole point is about you. Like, are you focused on your mission? Are you physically working on your physique, or are you emotionally calm and handling stress even though the whole world is crashing, but you are able to handle it because you are the man? But also, most importantly, are you socially active with your friends? Because no matter what in a relationship, if your partner see that you don't really have a social status among others, but versus if you see your partner, let's say the person you're dating, the social level, everyone's like admiring them, they respect them for the thing they do, and also people see them and they're really happy from the vibe that they give them. So it is about who you are in the end, and you have to become that person that you magnetically attract the partner that you like, or the person in the future that you wanted. So I want you to think about why most relationships fail. Usually they say the wrong thing, communication is really important, and also they're not giving enough space to other. But besides that, they're more like an open book. You have to create curiosity in a relationship. You have to make the other person miss you. But besides that, they don't know how to rebuild attraction. They always gonna be like, oh, yeah, it's my fault that admitted they're wrong without fighting back. So as a man or woman, if you know that what you're stating is right in the relationship, when you guys have argument, you have to prove a point, because If you don't prove a point, the other person will not respect you. How can you not prove a point if you know that you're right? So you have to learn communication in order to have a healthy relationship. Besides that, a lot of people nowadays, they always ask like, hey, what if someone is attracted to you, but they don't forget you overnight? But why is so many people falling out of love with each other even though they're one night stand or they have hookup or maybe they dated with each other for a long period of time? The reason to that because they're losing attraction, but losing attraction is not just that one factor. They're losing emotional excitement. You have to go on dates and you have to be the man or you have to be the person that plan dates in order to show the other person you care. Besides that, if you're not able to help your partner with their needs, let's say your partner tell you that this is what I'd like to do, this is my future, this is what I want to be, you have to be paying attention, because if you're able to provide improvement towards what they're asking, then that means the person will able to trust you and believe that you're the right person and they can rely on you. You have to be reliable by providing the right help that person been seeking and telling you, or maybe for a long period of time, but you didn't listen. Remember this, when you're fighting for a relationship with somebody, it's a factor that you're not understanding how to become the most alpha or maybe the masculine person that they already wanted to chase you. Instead, you're overly pushy and you're overly chasing them because you could be really boring. And a lot of people doesn't really like a person when they're boring, even though you're in a relationship for a long period of time. But did you know that a lot of divorce because they fell out of excitement? You have to learn how to be fun and also active, and by showing your partner what you can provide to them or guide them into a whole new world. Have you seen Aladdin? So imagine you're Aladdin on a magic carpet, and that's why the relationship can fly, because you have to be that Aladdin. Whatever it is, you have to be the person that make it come true, all right? Sometimes a lot of people, such as my friends or my students, and sometimes could be the people I care about, they always ask me something really important. For example, would you honestly trying to love a person that doesn't love you back? The answer to that is not true, because if you see a person that you're dating being really toxic, able to develop a skill set in order to change them into a positive way. Because when a relationship, when you guys dating with each other, they copy each other's attribute, the goods and the bad. So if you keep improving the goods, then the other person, even though they're bad, they naturally will be attracted to you and change for you, because everybody wants to be in a good relationship. That's a factor. So you have to learn how to do the right thing and then stand in your morality, become loyal, and also don't get hooked or attached towards distraction. There's so many lusts out there that could be distracting you. Other people could be trying to talk to you and stuff. But in order to become the most loyal and with good morality in every relationship, if you're doing the right thing, then even though the person that you're dating lost you, then in the end, God will reward you in the very end, because every girl or every guy likes a good person. Isn't that true, right? So let me give you something that most people doesn't understand about attraction. Women are not primarily drawn to comfort. They're drawn into the direction the man can provide. So they pay attention to the man that is focused and emotionally stable and ability to handle pressure and commit into their own growth. Remember this, if you become the best person of yourself, then everyone will be naturally drawn into you. So keep focusing. It's like becoming a celebrity or maybe becoming an Olympic champion. You have to be that person. Keep working hard. So, but here's the reality. A lot of people see that confidence be really easy, but a lot of people there, they could have money, they can have power, they can have status, but in the end, if the person doesn't have their own masculinity of the character of who they are, then that is the wrong version of seeing things. For example, if you won a lottery ticket and you won like $2.4 million, but you never worked out in your life, and then you're dating in a relationship, and then life and death situation, your woman know that even though you have $2.4 million in your account, but you cannot protect her in every way. But you could have worked out, maybe go to gym and learn martial art. So see, there's ways in order to improve attraction when it comes to your ability in your relationship that other partner has been naturally drawn to you, which is providing safety. That's a reality. Safety is really important because every woman or every man want to be feeling safe inside a relationship. In order to make the other person listen to you, you have to do the right thing in order for your partner to respect you. There's a lot of argument out there when it comes to every relationship, but my suggestion is the reason why your partner is not listening to you because you didn't earn the respect that they should listen to you to begin with. So in the real danger in every relationship is not about being perfect, it's about being best version of yourself that your partner willing to follow your lead. But remember this, if you just being complacent and listening to other people and stuff without making your mind that knowing that you're doing the right thing, and the attraction will lower over time, I promise you, because who would want to go into a relationship knowing that this person that I'm with cannot make a simple decision in life, right? So it's about you, and if you want your relationship to grow, you have to be the one that evolved to begin with. So remember this, when it comes to healthy relationship, you don't have to be flashy. It's not about entitlement, but you have to be successful yourself, because nowadays in 2026, a lot of people have options out there. The minute they go on their phone, they have like 1,000 people liking them, or even going to the club. So if yourself is not really competing with others, that you can be the best version of yourself, not just for you, but for your partner to be proud of. Because in the end, every person wants to be in love, and also they want the partner to do really well. So there's a lot of chances that before relationship falling out, usually the woman give the guys a lot of different side meaning and hints that they're falling out of love with them. In order for a relationship to not fall out of love, you have to be financially stability and respect that others know that you can take the lead in every situation, not just your relationship as well. Not just taking a lead in your job or your friends, but taking the lead in the relationship so your partner can trust you with the decision that you make. Because at the end of the day, remember this, a lot of people doesn't want to stay beside a partner that only have potential. They have to see progress and what they're doing to see that if they can be with each other in the next 10 years with their very future. Even though you don't have kids with this person yet, but all women one day will think about, hey, is this the man that I can have children with? So you have to be that man that every woman wants to have children with, and that is the progress that you have to make to become better version of yourself. So here's what I suggest you guys to do. I want you guys to know that you can have a really good comeback when it comes to any relationship after you watching this video. And remember, you have to join Alivinci University, and this is just one of the preview course that I have, but everyone want me to release a relationship academy, so this is it. I want you to know that if the plan makes sense to you in every way, then take it in, because I want to work together with you. But if not, no pressure, but at least you know that with this video, if your relationship ever falling out, then this is perfect for you. Fair enough? So really appreciate for your time today, and welcome to Alivinci University Relationship Academy with me, Mr. Shelby. See you on the next one, and good luck in your relationship or with the girl that you like.